Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I trust that you have had a good Easter Sunday, and that we are enjoying our either morning or evening. For me here, my day was good. My day has been okay, and I'm just here to continue with the series that I began of the 90-day challenge. And I'm grateful that today I'm doing day 11. And as I mentioned previously, in this series, we are just looking at close to everything. So I will look at the common mistakes or the common challenges that business owners encounter. And this cuts across whether you're doing a traditional business or whether you are doing an online business, it cuts across. And without much ado, let me delve into it. Yeah, number one, the common mistake that we often at times have is we don't have like a solid plan on exactly what we want to do. Yeah, because when you are getting into business, you need to be able to solve a problem. So you need to do a good research, get to know what are your target customers, get to know what is the financial status of these customers. If we don't have that well spelled out, then there are high chances that our business will not thrive. It will fall. Then another problem is lack of uniqueness. As you get into the market, you have to be offering something that the clients will only get it from me. Yeah, we know that most of these things are there in the market, but what is this that is making you different from business owner B, from business owner C? Yeah, you have to have some unique thing in you that will make your customers not go to B but come back to you. So you find that most of the time we don't have something that is unique. We are just kind of replicating what is going on, what is in the market already, instead of finding that unique problem that you are trying to solve. Then the third one is not enough demand, as in when you are getting into business, you should get into business with something that people will go for. Yeah, something that people will be interested in. What is it in your offer that makes people desire to have it, that makes people so excited every now and then to have you as their to have you as their point of contact. Yeah, so you should have something that is interesting and people desire to have it most. But you find most of the time, whatever we are having in the market, there is nothing that is kind of catchy that will make people flock to your business. As in, spell out that thing that is unique, and that thing should be solving a certain problem. Then you are good to go. But lack of that, you are going nowhere. Then also another thing is poor accounting. Yeah, not all of us have gone to accounting or financial classes. Most of the time, we start these businesses as side hustles. We have our profession that we just know we are supposed to be paid ABCD. We know that certain amount goes to tax. Yeah, such fixed figures. But when it comes to a business, you need to be detailed. And most of the time, we fail to consult like the experts. If you're not good with numbers, yeah, do something about it. Consult or hire someone who is good with numbers. So don't be afraid. If you're not adequate in that area, seek for help. Sorry. Then another thing is not having enough cash to push on you. Because yes, we're in business and it's not all the time that things will be rosy. There are those times that maybe you make deals or do business and it doesn't come out well. And that does not mean that you will stop your business immediately. You need to have some cash somewhere that will cushion your business on those bad days or those negative days. Because in business, sometimes the curve is always up and down. So the times that you are low, make sure you have some cash somewhere that is going to cushion you. But you find most of the time our businesses lack that, so that the moments you are low, that is like you are finished. Then another common challenge is overspending instead of reinvesting. Sometimes you find that your business booms, yeah, and you get excited over a certain time, you get excited, and instead of reinvesting into your business, you start focusing on sudden luxuries. Yeah, today you are doing A, tomorrow you are doing B, but those things are not adding, they're not adding up to your business. Instead of reinvesting, you are quick to make unnecessary luxurious things, to put your money into unnecessary luxurious things. Then another issue is closed-minded ownership. Yeah, there are these people that this is the way they want their things to be. They cannot be swayed to the left, they cannot be swayed to the right, and you find that that is how they end up like losing. And this is something that has eaten up like most of the big industries. I'll say like the phone industries, the Motorola, the Nokia. They are struggling to come up, but there was a time they were the ones in the market. But when there is slight change, and especially like in the era of technology, you better move with it, or else or else you'll be finished. So you find that most business owners, they are like, they're the ones who know everything. They are stubborn. Even companies like Woolworth, they were not ready to change, and we can see they have already been phased out. So you still find that there are some business owners that are stubborn. They are stubborn. They believe whatever they are doing is perfect, and they have this self-righteous attitude. With such an attitude, my friends, you cannot go anywhere. Yeah, when you are stubborn, you cannot achieve much. Yeah, so you need to be open-minded and you will thrive. Then another issue is failure to listen to customers. At the end of the day, those are the people that you are serving. So you might not like agree 100% with what they're saying, but please consider their opinion. If they prefer something and they come 2, 3, 4 times, you have not done it, they look for where they will get their satisfaction. And that is where they will go, and you'll be left with nothing. So it is good to listen to their opinion, consider their opinion. It might not, you might not implement immediately, but it is worth considering. Then another challenge is usually excess overhead. And I'll say like this has affected like most of our big supermarkets. Yeah, you find you have a lot of credit, unpaid credit, until even sometimes you are auctioned. And when you are auctioned, then you are done, you are out of business. So try to make sure you are able to manage your debts. Yeah, don't just pile up debts, manage your debts. Then poor management of inventory. If you cannot keep inventory, if you cannot get to know what is coming in, what is going out, what have you sold, such like numbers, then you are not in business. And that is why I say I like our business model, because in our business model, I don't need to care so much about the inventory, because the automated system in one way or the other is just keeping all these, it is keeping the inventory for me. But because you find in this business where people from different walks of life, so starting to learn how to do that, it's quite a hassle. So why not just make use of an automated system that can do it for you? But you find that the traditional businesses will struggle with that. If you cannot know what is coming in, what is going out, my friends, you're not in business. You are out of business. Then when you're doing like a traditional business, you have to get to know which is your choice of location. And even this one affects us to people who are doing business online. You have to know, where am I putting my ads? Am I putting my ads in Germany? Am I putting my ads in Kenya? Am I putting my ads in South Africa? Because then when you're doing it as traditional business, you might find that maybe renting that premise is quite cheap, but it doesn't have returns on your investment. So it does not mean that cheap, it does not mean that cheap will give you the relevant customers. So the same to us, we have to look for, in as much as we are doing it online, it means we have a global clientele. But as you're doing your ads, of course, you are choosing which place you are going to run your ads. You are going to run your ads from. I believe that has been educative. Thank you so much, Anne, for watching and for support. And let me just know where you're watching this. Let me know where you're watching this from. And today I was just looking at those common mistakes, and we have looked at one, lack of a solid plan, lack of uniqueness in your enterprise. When your enterprise is not on demand, then it means it will not give you returns. Then poor accounting, not having some cash to push on you when you are during the low moments, and then overspending instead of reinvesting, closed mindset, then failure to listen to customers, excess overhead, that is to do with debt, poor management of inventory, and poor choice of location. If you find a way of working out these challenges, then you are good in business. Thank you so much. I'll not take much of your time because I gotta be here till day 90. And I just want to say thank you. God bless you, and thank you for watching. Bye bye. Good night.